Welcome back to another episode of Bromance. I'm Ryan, and today we had Shota on. We had a general interview with Shota, and then at the end, we peppered him with questions that you guys asked. Thank you for everyone sending them in. That's it. Hope you guys enjoy. Welcome back to another episode of Bromance. I'm Ryan, and today I got on with me number 2, Showtime, your girlfriend's favorite dodgeball player and current pitcher of the Chicago Cubs, Shota.
That's me.
How we doing, baby?
I'm good. I'm good. Just got done with the Dallas round, and I'm still in Dallas, so I'm just chilling right now.
Okay. And are we in the middle of something right now?
Yeah, we're in the middle of moving. So I left Seattle like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I guess now. Yeah, and then we were in LA for a week with Aurora's grandparents, and then we just drove from LA to Dallas and then played in the Dallas round. So we're in Dallas for a week. So Aurora and I can see all her family, and then we're gonna get to Atlanta eventually, probably next week.
This man is tripping all over the country.
Yeah, cross country road trip.
Where are you from originally, Shota?
So I'm from Atlanta. I
Okay.
was born in Charlotte, North Carolina, because my mom decided to go to a concert, and then but I grew up in Atlanta.
Okay. So you went from Atlanta to Long Island
Yeah, for like a month, and
to
then
Seattle?
yep, to Seattle.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I
Do
went
you
to
have
college for a year in New York, actually. So
I
that's
might have done my homework and I might have known that.
okay. Okay, nice.
I was looking up your college baseball stats.
Probably not great.
It's not bad. I mean, hey, I didn't play baseball in college, so.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, but let's hop right into it. So we got questions from me. We have, and I guess we're gonna try and run through as many as we can, but we have 37 questions from the people,
Yep, I'm
and
down.
then we'll do our outro. But all right, let's hop right into it. All right, questions from me. What are some hobbies you have other than dodgeball?
It's a good question. I don't think dodgeball players really have any other hobbies than dodgeball, but I mean, me and Aurora are kind of like foodies, so we like to go eat and stuff. Try new foods. I mean, other than that, we kind of just chill. We like to go to the beach when we were in Seattle. We did a bunch of like card games and stuff, but other than dodgeball, it's really nothing.
It's like dodgeball and then thinking about the next dodgeball tournament.
Exactly. Dodgeball. My other hobbies is watching dodgeball. About it, dude.
Making dodgeballs.
Yeah, making content. Oh, I guess I'm creating content, and then
Okay.
I watch some tattoo stuff here and there.
Do we have a tattoo from Dan yet?
Not yet. I was trying to get one in LA, but couldn't get it to happen. So hopefully in the near future, I'll get one from Dan.
Maybe Dan brings his gun.
Oh yeah, I'd be down. His tattoo machine, I'd be down.
It'd be sick. Can you talk about your college baseball career?
Yeah, so I got a scholarship to go to a college in New York called Dominican College. It's in Orangeburg. It's probably like 45 minutes north of New York City. And I went there for a year, and then I transferred to a college in Georgia, in Atlanta, called Oglethorpe University. So I went from a D2 to a D3, and then I spent 2 years there. COVID happened, took a year off because of COVID, and then went back and did my senior year after COVID. So it was a long journey, to say the least. Hard journey, wasn't easy. The biggest thing about, I mean, well, when I was in college, you didn't get paid, so uh, basically playing baseball in that, in college is like a job without getting paid, and you kind of get paid, and like if you're in D1, D2, you're not like really getting paid, but you're getting your college paid for. So I guess in a way you are getting paid. But once you're in D3, it's like it's only academic money, so it's a little bit harder. You have to realize like academics kind of has to come first in D3, so you're able to play. I mean, that's the same for any college, but sometimes you can squeak by. Um, I mean, baseball It definitely made me a better athlete, made me more mature athlete, so it helped me in dodgeball in many ways. I learned a lot in college when it came to baseball, so I think I transferred a lot of that from college to dodgeball.
And you played in the outfield?
Yeah, I played outfield. Yeah, I played out. I signed as an outfielder, and then fun fact, my last career start ever was at second base because we had so many injuries in the infield. So that was really cool for me to have a start in the infield. I played infield for like a few games, not much, but I still practiced with the infielders and outfielders. So I'm gonna say I'm a utility player.
Hell yeah, there you go. Did we pitch at all?
No, I mean I pitched in like little league, but I mean that was just like too much. They told me I was too much of an athlete.
Yeah.
That I was too fast and couldn't be a pitcher. And I probably didn't throw hard enough either, but that's okay with me.
We need you at shortstop and center field.
Exactly. They needed my legs so I can throw the ball into the infield. I mean, to be honest, I need my whole body to throw anyways. I don't know how pitchers throw off the mound. It's crazy.
Insane.
It's not even fair.
When I used to play baseball back in the day, I really enjoyed pitching. And if I wasn't pitching, I almost had to catch to like stay engaged the entire time
Yeah.
or play short.
That boy ADHD.
I'm
Just
trying to
like
like pick every player off, like catching, like throwing behind guys. My dad's yelling at me from the dugout. Like he's like 4 feet off the bag. Why are we throwing back at first?
I want to.
Yeah. Trying to get an out here, dad. So I mean, so you played 4 years, but it was 5 years total for college baseball?
Yeah, I would say I played 4 years, four, 3.5. So like COVID cut off a year, and then I took a year off, and then I played another year. So like 3.5.
So that means you're still like very young.
And I'm 26,
Okay, so that's still young.
youngish, young for dodgeball, young for dodgeball.
Shit, man, I'm turning 30 next month.
Dang, you don't look it.
I
You don't look
appreciate
it.
that. Try to stay in shape. How do we get into dodgeball?
Okay, so actually, I said this on Kim's pod, but I used to play Sky Zone dodgeball as a kid growing up, like 13, 14, probably even until I was 16. So a few years of Sky Zone dodgeball, and um, I would literally go after middle school every day and just go there and screw around with my friends. And then eventually I met Sean Wheeler, Chris Wheeler, Liam, Adam, and then another.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I met like the Brick Squad guys.
Yeah, those are some
And
OGs.
yeah, I met all those guys, and I ended up starting to practice with them a lot because I got better and kept getting better. Um, so they would invite me to their like practice, and then for a couple years I practiced with them. So in my head I was like, oh, like I'm gonna be able to play with them when they go to the UDC thing, because I think at the time you had to be 16 to play, and the age or the what are the age requirements was 16. So when I turned 16, I was like, oh, like I can play with them, or I kept asking them if I could play with them, but they already had like I guess a bunch of ringers they wanted to bring on instead of like, a person they just practice with, a kid. So I understood why, but at the time when I was 16, it was like devastating.
Oh, you at Vegas or Orland Park would have been
Yeah,
disgusting.
I'd have been young. I would have not known what I was doing, but I still would have, I think I would have competed a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Jeff was there. He was super young. Same thing with like Mikey and Kyle Sander.
True, true. Yeah,
I
everybody.
won when I was 18.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Dang. Yeah, I wish I could have gone when I was 16, but that's pretty much how I got into dodgeball. After that, like, I focused on baseball, so I stopped playing. Um, and then I literally in college, my last year, Chris Wheeler hits me up. He's like, "Hey, like we have Atlanta Dodgeball Club. You should come and play." And at the time, I was like, "Well, once my season's over, I'll come and check it out." And I went and I checked it out. It was like in this gymnastics floor. It was insanely small, and there was like maybe 7 or 8 people, and I was like, what is going on here? But I mean, I love the people and I love playing dodgeball. And even though it was like 8 people, it still felt like a little community, a little family. So I just kept going every week. And then eventually I was like, do you guys like travel for this or are there tournaments? And they're like, yeah, you can actually like make Team USA and like actually come and play tournaments. So that summer we decided to go as a team. Well, as an Atlanta Dodgeball Club debut, we went to the Memphis round, and then we went to nationals that year. So that was really cool. But so 2 days before the Memphis round, I was still playing like summer ball. So I was playing like an adult summer league, and 2 days before, I literally sprained my ankle. And I was like, I already paid for this Memphis trip, like the Airbnb and everything, and the registration. I was like, I'm not missing my first USA tournament. So technically, I don't really count it because I was hurt. But I was literally like, I had an ankle brace on. I wrapped my foot. I was on like two Percocets and an Adderall. Dude, I was wired and I was fucked up, dude.
You're like, that's the best I've ever played.
No, literally, I couldn't feel my leg. But I was like hobbling around, and we ended up getting second place for I think like every division. So it was really cool.
Who
And
was
that was
who was on that team?
Trebuchet. I could send you a picture. It was like Chris Wheeler, Perry, Blake, another one of our friends, Francisco, and I think that was about it. There was like it was really just the people that went to like open gym every week, and we made a team. We just had enough to make a team. But we played Elevation in the finals like every time and lost to them. And that was actually the time when they still had 8.5. So
Ew.
8.5 and no sting and foam.
I was gonna ask if you ever played 8.5.
Yeah. I played 8.5 a couple times when I first started playing dodgeball for USA because there was a few rounds. I played in Dallas. I actually played at Nationals and I played at the Vegas Nationals, and then I played in Memphis.
The last time I think I played 8.5 was that Newark, or no, it was a Atlantic City round.
Oh, okay, nice. That was a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's like when I first got my foot back into the door. I was like, all right.
You're
So
8.5. Yeah.
yeah. So I was like trying to get my foot in the door in some teams, and everyone's like, we haven't seen you in a while. I'm like, all right, well, I don't want to play in this, but I have to if I want to like hop on an actual team. So I played in it, and that's it, man. Fuck 8.5.
I'm just glad it's gone.
Yeah, I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did, honestly.
Well, I mean, from what I've heard before COVID, that was like the ultimate ball type. It was probably like it sounded like an ego ball.
It really was. It was like really tall dudes or guys with big hands or guys that are like 250 pounds just whipping the shit out of the ball, exploding fingers and gross, like concussions. And I don't miss it.
I'm glad I wasn't in that era. I wouldn't have survived.
If you had a ball, it's like, good luck, buddy.
The prime Marchbanks and like prime Billy, prime.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
Pyan and
Oh, good. I'm good.
Mike McGee with the 8.5 ball.
Yeah, I'm good.
Jeff, like Matt Levine. Yeah, scary. Do you have a favorite tournament you've been to so far?
Yeah, I mean, shoot, there's a lot of great tournaments out there, but I mean, the thing is amazing. Invitation only, six Canadian teams, six American teams, both divisions. I would love to see like a mixed division. That'd be really cool. But men's and women's, 6-6. It's just like really well ran. It's gets better every year. I mean, there really isn't any hiccups in that tournament. I mean, what else? API. API is probably the hardest tournament to win, in my opinion. I think it's harder to win than Worlds.
Really?
Yeah, just because Worlds is like there's a top 4 or 5 countries for foam at least, and
Hmm.
then for API it's like everybody on that side of the country, like all their club teams know how to play, so they have chemistry and they like it's just a different beast. And the playoffs is harder. So like every playoff team you play is gonna be a tough game. And then it's like, okay, you play a men's league game and then you play a mixed game, like back to back. And then
Oh,
once you start getting into deeper parts of the playoffs, it's like you have back to back to back to back 35 minute games, 30-minute games. Like you're insanely tired. Like you're not even thinking straight. You're making really dumb mistakes. But the good thing is like everybody's making dumb mistakes, so it kind of evens out, especially when you get to that level. Unless like I guess like some of their teams get knocked out beforehand, then it's like okay, they can rest a little bit and then play. But I mean, API is really fun. The thing, any of the Toronto tournaments, Clash, Kickoff, those are great. Um, I mean, I think USA is getting there. The USA Premier Tour is getting there. They just have to make a few changes, in my opinion. I mean, for the most part, like those three. I mean, Worlds is amazing too. Don't get me wrong. Worlds is A1. It's hilarious to see like how many teams play dodgeball around the world, and then you're like can't even speak to anybody, and you're trading jerseys with them. So it's hilarious.
It's crazy. A lot of people ask me, "Is like, oh, is dodgeball an Olympic sport?" And I'm like, "Well, there's worlds, but not really,
Not yet, not yet.
not yet."
It'll get there.
Yeah. Um, so I want to tell you this. So the first time I played against you was 2022 at the Sin City tournament,
Oh yeah,
and you were playing with the Paulson brothers.
yeah, that's right.
And I had to sit that first game of the series, and then I got out like the second game, and then the third game I got out pretty early too. And beforehand, Sean was showing me your Instagram, and he's like, "Yo, this guy is legit Kyle Sander," and I'm like, "What?" And then like I forget who, but I got out twice earlier than Sat, so I didn't really get to play against you that much. And I was like, "No, dude."
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only Sin City I've played in, but I mean that's a great tournament too. That's insane. I didn't even know you were there, dude.
Yep.
In Sin City, I when I just started playing dodgeball, I felt like I knew nobody, like literally nobody. But now playing for a couple years, I feel like I know everybody. So it's like when I see an unfamiliar face, I'm like, oh, who are you?
Right, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you were blowing up, but it was like towards the beginning of it. And I mean, I didn't know who you were, and Sean's just like, "Hey," because I was on Nintendo 69, so he's like,
Oh yeah, that's
"This is
cool.
Shota." I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Appreciate that.
Have you had a welcome to dodgeball moment?
I mean, yeah, probably every tournament I have one of those. I mean, Memphis, I think I got rocked by either Vaughn or one of the Paulson brothers with an 8.5 ball, and I was like, I don't really know if I want to do this anymore. um, Nationals, let's see, the Nationals in Vegas, I like went way too hard on day one with the cloth ball, and then probably my this is like not like a dot was like a welcome to dodgeball. I mean, kind of welcome to dodgeball. It's like you don't realize how much dodgeball tournaments are going to be on your body. And like I went way too hard on the day one of cloth, and then day two of foam, I literally could not throw the ball. So I was,
Damn.
and it wasn't even just because like I was hurt or anything. It's just like I was so sore. Like my body was so sore. Um, so that was like one of the welcome to dodgeball. I would say like playing like I mean Dylan playing shred probably. The first time I was playing on Thieves for foam. I got lucky enough that Chris brought me along with Sean and like Xander and them, and I played foam with all those guys. I think I even played with Derek Clark Oden at one point.
Oh,
Yeah, and um, Xander. I can't remember his other friend's name, but I played with a few of them, and that was really cool. But we played shred, and they were like running at us, and I was like, "What is going on?" I was terrified. I like couldn't even back up. They were just destroying me, and I was like, "I guess this is dodgeball. I guess this is what I signed up for." So that was probably like my first welcome to dodgeball, and then I would say my second year was when a Cedro hit me in my chest, and literally both my ears were ringing. And if you know me, I only have one ear, so to hear ringing in my ear that doesn't work, I was kind of confused.
damn. Wait, are you partially deaf?
Yeah, yeah, I'm half deaf. I'm 50% deaf. So my left ear can't hear anything at all. I was just born like that. And so when a Cedro hit me and I was hearing with both ears, I was like, yeah, this is a foam ball that made my ears ring. I'm scared of this man.
Jesus, Jesus. I've never played against a Cedro before.
Yeah, I don't think you want to. I barely want to.
Man. All right. If you could play dodgeball anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Good question.
I think this would be, I would say two places. My first place would be in Malaysia in their league. It's like a 6 month league, and they play 40-minute games. I'd probably play in that NDC, I think it's called. I would love to play in that. And then my other one would to play like cloth in Austria or something, just to be like just to see where I stand, see if I can hold my own against them.
Okay, okay, good answer. Describe your perfect dodgeball teammate.
Oh man, let's see. I feel like I already have so many perfect dodgeball teammates. I don't know if you know Austin Morley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Flight boy?
Austin Morley. Yeah, he's on Flight actually. Yeah, right. Austin Morley, I think, is like he's like the epitome of like a perfect teammate. He'll do whatever. He'll do whatever the team needs. He listens. He plays hard. He plays well. I mean, he's a hell of a guy. Like super nice. I think if you have a team like that with everybody that's just like willing to work together and listen, like that's just a perfect teammate in my opinion. Like it honestly doesn't, to me, it doesn't matter like skill wise because you don't need all the skill in the world to be a good dodgeball player. You just need to be able to know what's going on and have a good head on your shoulders and to be able to, listen and play as a team. So I think he's one of the people that I would say.
I always tell me, give me five talented guys or girls that are going to listen rather than five talented guys or girls. Like I just want people that are going to listen.
Yeah,
We're all
exactly.
rowing in the same direction.
Mhm.
Um, what is the path that led to your current team?
All right. So funny that you brought up Sin City. When I was in Sin City, I was asked by a few teams. I was asked by Hex, Shred, and I was getting a little bit of motion from outsiders then. But I ended up playing in Toronto before Sin or right after Sin City or before Sin City with Pine. So I ended up playing with Pine, and Pine offered me a spot pretty much like that tournament. He was like, I'm gonna talk to Ketchum, I'm gonna talk to the team and see like what they think. But basically, I got the okay from Pine, which in my head, like being a dodgeball fanboy when I was growing up watching UDC and stuff, I was like, oh, that's so sick. Like Pine, trust me, like I get to play with like one of the greats. So I ended up being on Hex for a year, and then I thought it was amazing. I mean, I love those guys. I definitely got like a lot better, and I learned a lot from like Cam and Kendall and Ketchum and Pine and even Connor. I learned from all of them, so it was a really cool experience. And then after that, I kind of just was like, I think it's time for me to grow more, and I wasn't really able to grow anymore on that team, if that makes sense. I couldn't like go play the position that I wanted to. So the outsiders offered me like pretty much everything I wanted, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with them and play with Elijah and try to like learn from him. So basically, I was just making my rounds. I was like trying to be Kevin Durant. No, I'm just kidding. I
My
was
next chapter.
no, literally can't win with this team, so I'm gonna go to this team. No, I'm just kidding. So I did that. But yeah, that's how I ended up on Outsiders. So now I think it's like year two on Outsiders.
Holden Nikitchenko, hopping around from team to team.
Yeah, that's how you learn.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I think he's doing it right where he's just hopping from team to team and even for mixed, like he played with Chaos, what, 2 weekends ago?
Or weekend ago.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's doing everything right. I think, in my opinion, he's definitely shining in our sport, and he's a good kid. So I'm happy for him.
Talented player, goes to like legit everything,
Yeah,
lives in Canada, like awesome commentator, interviewing like people right on the court after they're done playing.
yeah, it's really cool to see. He's definitely doing a lot for the sport, so I'm happy.
Crazy amount.
Mhm.
All right, rank your ball types.
Oh, okay. So foam, cloth, no sting, 8.5.
Okay, good man. Kind of.
Kind of. You like no sting better than claw?
I do, man. I
Fair.
do. Yeah.
I mean, it was my first ball type, so I understand. But I think in my head, I'm done with no sting. I just rather play. Excuse me, foaming cloth. Just go.
Have Have you played with no sting yet with the new Venom balls?
No, I haven't, and I don't think I will because
Oh,
I'm not playing nationals no sting, so I'm only gonna play 2 days. Because last nationals, I literally had like blisters and a bunch of stuff going on with my feet, and I was like, I'm good. I don't need to be running and playing this much.
I hear you. So you're playing four divisions for nationals?
Yeah, yeah. So mixed foam, mixed cloth, and then open foam and open cloth.
That's the way to do it. I'm playing no sting and foam and then mixed also.
It's nice. Yeah, playing all six is a grind. It's too much on your body, honestly.
It's insane. I mean, imagine back in the day you're playing 8.5 and then pinch
Yeah.
8.5 too.
I did actually my first nationals, I played every division but pinch.
Oh,
And I couldn't walk by the end of the day. Like by the end of day 4 or whatever it was, like bro, I was surprised I was even like walking. But we were in Vegas, so I was just getting drunk.
yeah. I was telling people from Nutmeg because there's, I wouldn't say there's a lot, but there's are people traveling down to nationals. And I was like, do not sign up for every division. You are going to regret it.
You will, you will. I mean, you'll have a lot of fun, but you're gonna regret it.
For sure. Unless you're playing on a team with like three subs and you're not doing a lot or expected to do a lot.
Yeah. Just stand in the middle and look good.
Right, right. Cheerlead from the side.
I wish. I would love to play every division if that was the case.
Right. All right, last question from me, and then we'll move on to the questions from the people. Build your dodgeball Mount Rushmore of goats.
Dang. Dodgeball Mount Rushmore goats. Gotta put my boy Pyan on there. Definitely Eli. Jeff Snow, bro. Jeff Snow. Do you know Jeff Snow?
He's from Canada, right?
Yeah, yeah. He's the guy. He's been playing forever. He throws lefty and righty.
Oh.
He's ambidextrous. He's amphibious. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's goated, bro. Every time I see him, I make the goat sound. And
Oh, he's okay, okay. I've never seen him play actually. I've heard his name plenty of times.
I mean, he's getting up there now, but he's still playing. He's still good. Like it's insane how productive he is at his age.
He commentates a lot, right?
I don't think he commentates now. He does not commentate.
Okay.
Jeff is pretty silent. He's a silent killer. I would say those three for sure. It's funny that Eli's a goat already. He's only like 23, 24. Just had a birthday. So I think he's 24 now. Let's see, those three. I think Nico Severino from Australia. He's a goat. Dang, do I need six?
No, no, no. We're at four already.
Oh, four. You said four. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
say those four. I would, dang. There's just so many, bro. There's so many in my eyes. Like McGee's honorable mention, Eustace honorable mention, Ketchum honorable mention. I mean, even like the UDC
Yeah.
players, like all those guys honorable mention. Xander with when he had long hair.
Nate Kreider.
Yeah, Nate tried. Oh crap. Yeah, no. Scratch somebody putting it on there.
Glenn.
Glenn Spacer, honorable mention. Yeah, let me take that back. Let's go Nate, Pine, Eli, and Jeff Snow. Let's go there. Let's go those.
Okay, okay. I've been trying to learn how to throw sliders that I can actually throw and not fuck my fingers up because I have three fingers right now in my throwing hand. They're just
Oh no,
fucked. So I was
God.
looking up sliders and like different ways and different grips.
Mhm.
And I found a video from Glenn in like 2018.
That's crazy. That's probably insane. That's wild. I mean, Glenn has some crazy movement to his balls. It's so if there's somebody to learn it from, definitely Glenn.
Yeah, in Minnesota, Matt Levine normally lines up in the right corner, so he was lined up against Glenn, and this is when he was on class in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and he was Daddy and Matt. So I went up to Matt. I'm like, "Yo, let me
Let me
get
get
Glenn. Like,
yeah,
I'm just gonna hold him. I'm not throwing, boys. I'm only throwing if he throws."
yeah.
And yeah, he got me out on like the second or third throw every time, and the ball's just essing.
It
I'm like,
moves so
how
much.
is he doing that?
Yeah. You just have to move. You have to pray and move and get out of the way, and then
Right?
kill him after.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm gonna make myself as small as possible. I really hope I'm going the complete opposite direction of him throwing, and then I'm just gonna throw at him.
That's fair. Yeah,
And
he
it's
just
good
would have
beyond him
heard like
too.
he's able to curve the ball like left or right. And I feel like he's pretty good at reading too. I mean, he's been playing for years. And no offense to you guys, but he is the flight killer.
1,000%. Yeah. He is literally my dad.
He's your dad. That's okay. I have dads in the sport too. They're just my father.
Anytime someone throws a catch to someone, I always say, that's your papa.
That's a papa.
And until you catch that person back, that's your papa.
That's fair. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna start using that.
I mean, I think you're a lot of people's papas.
I hope so. No, I'm just kidding. I can't afford that. Bro. I can't afford that.
You're paying child support for like 400 people.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll just let them catch me.
Not about that, man. Shit. All right. Let's move into questions from people. So there's a lot. So thank you for everyone who sends them in. We have 37. Some of them are quick answers, I feel like. Some of them aren't, but let's dive right into it.
We'll get through them. Appreciate everybody.
All right. First question from Sophie Har asks, what's your favorite tournament to go to?
We kind of covered that already, but API, the thing, Worlds, any of the tournaments like kickoff, those tournaments.
Another question from Sophie. Who's a better catcher, Dylan or Jeff?
Ooh, that's a good question. It's a really good question. I've played with both of them. I've seen both of them. I mean, both of them have caught me. So, shoot. If I'm going from like how I feel like I'm more scared to throw at Dylan than to throw at Jeff, just because Jeff is more of a dodgy player. But if you throw it at Jeff, like there's a very likelihood that he will catch it. So I'm gonna give it to Dylan, but Jeff's right there. Like they're neck and neck, honestly.
I think Dylan has the bigger catch radius.
Yeah.
But I also think that if you put it on both of them, they're catching you regardless.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
It honestly doesn't.
Both terrible options to throw at.
Yeah, I mean those two, fucking Demonte, Kim. I mean,
yeah. All those guys. Like if you're in front of them and you're like, I have to throw a ball at them, you kind of just aim at their head and pray.
Yeah, we've been doing watch alongs for any tournament that I don't go to. The Nutmeg community I'll host, and we'll watch everything together. And some people are like, why don't they just throw at that person? And I'm like, dude, you could throw the ball 100 miles an hour at them. They're going to catch it.
Yeah. Derek Johnson. Like, there's people you just, if you don't know, you don't know until you know, because they're just going to catch it.
Right. And the balls don't look like they're coming in super fast, but I'm like, I promise you, that is a seed they're throwing right now.
Yeah. And they're just eating it like it's nothing.
Right. All right, last question from Sophie. Top 3 fastest throws you've faced, and then also the top 3 hardest throwers to face, like players you struggle against.
Okay, that's two very good questions. Let's see. Top 3 arms I've seen, probably like Ketchum, obviously. Freak of an arm, like freak of nature. This kid, this kid named Kyle Cornfield. He's a lefty. He's from Australia. He's massive. And like backstory, I was talking to Xander. I was like, give me the rundown on him. Like, how does he throw? And he was like, oh, his ball's straight and it's hard. So like in one of our games, and there's like a semifinals against Demons, I literally didn't move because I thought like the ball didn't move. So like the ball was like to my left, and all of a sudden it just hits me in literally my forehead, and the ball just flies across the gym, and I literally like sit down behind the court, and I'm just like devastated. I'm embarrassed. I'm literally just rethinking my life at that point. I'm gonna have to find it and post it, but it was really funny. So I'd put him too. Dang, 3. I would have loved to see like a lot of these guys in their primes, like Marchbanks or Pye, and like how hard they threw. But as of right now, I will say Ketchum, Cornfield, and dang, what's Isidro? Isidro for sure, yeah. Isidro, lefty, throws bullets, barely takes a step. Insane. But he's not really playing anymore.
No. One guy I was thinking about here, and I've never played against him, but I was watching him at the Toronto Clash, was Caitlin Esterbrooks.
Oh yeah, Kalen's really good. Yeah, Kalen's arm is insane. Yeah, he's up there.
He's got
Yeah.
like such a big range of motion. Like his ball is just whipping it like crazy.
He's got like his arm or something, his shoulder's like double jointed, so it's he like can like reach back further than the normal human.
Oh,
Disgusting. He showed me him and his family showed me a video. I stayed with them in Toronto, and they're just like watching this video that one of his friends filmed, and he's literally like underhand, like submarine throwing a ball, and it like literally hovers the ground and then goes up. And it was like a rise ball, but it didn't rise until like halfway through the court. I was like, how is that even possible? Like, I don't understand physics.
wow.
No, he's got to be up there too.
Uh-huh.
If Isidro's retired technically, then I'd put Kalen.
Okay, okay. And then what was the second part of the question? Top
People,
three, yeah, you've faced.
I mean, gosh, going in shred is always a hard matchup. Like, I'm just gonna group them together. Xander, Dylan, and Jeff. I'm just grouping them as one because all three of them are just hard to play against every time. Um, it's always a fun battle against them, but maybe I would say them. I don't think you know this guy, but his name is Josh Walsh. He lives in I think Montreal or Quebec, and he plays on Royals in Canada. This man has my number, bro. He has my number. I can like we battle it out, but I think he wins more than I win. And it's like one of those people that in my head I'm just like I'm gonna bully him, and I literally just get destroyed. There is no bullying him. Like you're a nasty lefty throw. He hits me every time. And then I start playing like a little baby, and then I can't figure it out. So I would say him. Ooh, another person that was hard to face up against. I guess we're gonna have to go with Joel from Malaysia because he caught my ball at API.
Damn.
We'll go with him.
Damn. Getting some revenge back soon though, right?
Oh yeah, I gotta get that revenge. I need that revenge.
Playing against lefties is tough because I feel like you don't really come across them as much. And then if you face like a really good lefty, like a good slider or drop curve, you're like, okay, well, I don't really get to practice against this that much.
Or like a two seam, like them having a two seam ball that like goes in and out, and then it hits you, and you're like, no way that was supposed to hit me. You know what I mean? Like
You're right, right,
you're
right.
cutting at me, and then all of a sudden it hits you, and you're just like, it's kind of like if Brandon was a lefty, if Brandon Officer was a lefty. That's like the best lefty you could have, in my opinion. Like
Okay,
nasty movement, good arm, just like dude, lefties are definitely hard because yeah, like you said, we don't see a lot of them. So like having a lefty on your team, I think is like a huge asset. Like Logan's huge. Having a Cedro is huge. Like I think if you have a starting six, you should try to get a lefty just for the arm.
for sure. So my son is 6 months old, and every time I hand him something, I try to hand it to his left hand.
Training him already.
Yeah, I'm trying, man.
I should just make him ambidextrous.
That hey, I mean that'd be cool too.
That would be smart. That's probably what I'm gonna do.
I can like kind of throw lefty. I wouldn't say it's good, and for whatever reason, so I can throw a cloth ball lefty, not bad, and
Yeah.
then 8.5. But the smaller balls, I can't really control where it's going.
Yeah, this I think when it comes to like the heavier balls, you can kind of just power those. You can just just power throw those. But when you play with like a foam ball, or I mean like no sting even, you can kind of just power that. But with a foam ball, you kind of have to like have finesse. Like you have to have the mechanics to actually throw correctly.
Oh, the ball's gonna spike or sail every time.
Literally.
Yeah. I think DeMonte is a really good player too, because I think everyone thinks of him as a catcher, but he's much more than that.
Yeah, yeah, he's very versatile. He can do everything. Like rush, he can rush, take the pitch, run people down, offense, defense. Like Demonte is one of those players that he can do everything.
We played against him in mixed, and it was our last game. I think it was like a 3-3 series tie or 4-4, whatever it was. And I'm up at the front line, and I know Demonte's throwing at me. So I try to get the ball. I try to pre-counter, or I'm sorry, I throw a pump fake, and I'm trying to draw the throw. And he throws the ball at me, and I'm like, oh, that ball's not going to hit me. And it literally curved, and it hit the back part of my foot. And I
No.
knew it was going to curve back in, so I went on my toes and he hit me in my foot and I almost got crossed up. I was so embarrassed.
You almost got crossovered in dodgeball.
Legit at the front line. My man didn't even move. He just threw a curveball at my toes and I almost got crossed up, dude.
Almost broke your ankles and down.
And we lost that game and then we got knocked out of the tournament and it was mixed, so it was the end of the tournament anyways. I was like, bro, what a way to go out.
You're like, Demonte, I love you, but fuck you.
Not cool, man.
Not cool.
All right, question from Nick Rooney. What was your first tattoo?
I got this. Well, I can't really show you right now, but I got a tiger on my left arm when I was 16 for my birthday. So my dad got me that, which was really cool. And then I just went from there. So I went like all the way down my left arm, and then I did my right leg, and then left leg, and then right arm. Now my body. Now it's just everywhere. Now I'm just a human coloring book, dude.
Yeah, tatted up, everything but your face and your neck.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't have anything on my back, nothing on my hands. I'm gonna try to keep it that way. No, no face, no neck, no hands, but I'll probably get my back done.
Okay, okay. I don't
So
really have any tattoos.
that's okay. It's not.
No. All right, question from Bo. What do men's need to do to repeat at Worlds, and how does mixed rebuild to win gold?
Okay. This is a question we probably even I've talked to Bo about a lot, but all my friends and I talk about like Eli and all the guys on the team. I would say men's we need to find a good 6 and 7 and possibly 8 for our starting six. I think that'll be the key for our men's success is to find like the last few pieces that'll mold into our gameplay and like mold into how we play for us to succeed. Um, I also think for mixed, I think mixed literally they just didn't play well in that finals, but they have all the pieces. Like you've seen it. You've seen mixed berries play. Like they have the pieces, bro. Like they play really well together. I think having Derek Johnson might be the difference. Having Lou, and they've been winning without Lou. So just imagine that if Lou's on that team with mixed berries, like that's disgusting.
Yep.
So I mean, Matt Levine, Lou, Brandon, Derek, and the girls play amazing. Kiara, Greenlee, Kara. I mean, I honestly think mixed is there's no way they don't win next Worlds, in my opinion. For the men's, I don't see anybody beating us either. So I am calling everybody else out. No, I'm just kidding. I think that's probably the answer to that question.
Okay. I think
So,
that's a good answer. If I remember correctly in mix, there was like a pop-up that got caught, and then I think it kind of took the energy out of Team USA from there.
Brandon threw like a ball straight ahead, and there's like a 4v2 or something. Brandon hit JC and it flew in the air, and then I can't remember who caught it. I think Joel caught it, and then that definitely flipped the game. But I mean, the first half they didn't play well at all, but the second half they caught fire. So it's like if you play better in the first half, you win Worlds, right? Like,
Hmm.
I mean, they had it, and there was some lucky stuff here and there, but I mean, Canada also played amazing, so you can't take it away from them either. I just think that if America just has a little bit better of a game, then they win.
Totally agree. All right, question from Alan Williams. What is your favorite dodgeball memory?
Ooh. I feel like all my dodgeball memories are literally everything off the court. So like with the boys, just hanging out, messing around. Like we were in Austria in Vienna, and we went to some American pub it literally said like American Pub, and we went in there, and there were I think Taylor Swift was in town, and Taylor Swift was blasting through this pub,
Oh.
and we were just like all having drinks and hanging out and singing Taylor Swift. It was so funny. It was so funny. I would say that's one of them. Um, I mean, I guess like winning Worlds obviously was a cool memory to get to have. Winning probably the first thing because I literally didn't know what I was doing. I was the biggest bot ever, but outsiders took me in and they just literally told me what to do. They're like, all right, get this ball and hit that person. I'm like, okay, yes, sir. Like I literally was just a meathead with a ball. So I think that was probably another really good memory. I mean, to be honest, like every tournament, I get at least like a handful of good memories. So I there's too many to even count.
Good memories, good highlights.
Yeah, whatever it is.
There was that one in Seattle. I'm the one where you jump out of bounds. Where you're in the back line, you pop it with one hand. I'm in the background talking to Dave Carlock, and the ball just goes straight up. I'm like, he's catching that.
Yeah. He was like, no way he doesn't go for it.
And then I think like 45 minutes later, we played in the finals, and there was like that one play where it went off Bo, and Dan Alpart and I both went for it, but I didn't fully commit, but I was a lot closer, and I should have. And then the next one that popped up, I'm like, next one's mine, dude. I don't care where the fuck it is on the court. I'm just going for it.
That's fair. I
But
think it was really cool. I think it definitely makes the game more watchable. Like it's more fun to watch. Like you're able to jump out of bounds and secure catch. Like I know Bo had one in that game. Did Dan catch that one that went out of bounds, or did do you remember? I can't remember.
so the one that was out of bounds, that was me,
Okay.
but I didn't catch it. I just made contact before I touched the ground, which is what the refs were saying, but I watched it back. So I actually lined out before I even grabbed the ball.
Really?
Like my front toe just stepped on the line. So yeah.
I feel like that's something you can't really practice. You can try to practice, maybe put a mat down, land on the mat, but that's like something you can't practice.
Yeah, and I knew it too. After like my third full step, I'm like, I don't think I'm catching this, but I don't think I could stop myself either. I just need to go for it.
Yeah, it's all or nothing at that point.
Yep.
I was right there to watch the whole thing. Y'all played amazing in that finals.
I appreciate it. I mean, the atmosphere was super cool, and it was cool that we played a Seattle team, and
For sure.
I think it meant a lot for Flight to go to Seattle and win too, just because of the playful banter and stuff
Yeah.
all year round.
It was the first first double elimination foam tournament. So that was really cool.
How do you feel about that?
I personally like it. I feel like that's how dodgeball should be played, one ball type the whole weekend. Whether it be, men's and then mixed or just open or women's, the whole weekend. Like I think it really helps you build your team chemistry and like build it helps you build the team in my opinion. Like day one, like if you don't play good, who cares? You have day two. You can go home if you want. You can like watch film as a team, go back to an Airbnb, watch film. If you want to go party as a team, you go party as a team, but then the next day, like you play, right? So it just depends on the team. I know. I just think like the double elim, double 2 day tournaments, one ball type is just the way we should be doing it.
I agree. I liked it a lot, and I was asked pretty recently what I thought about it, and I was like, it's a lot of dodgeball. Unfortunately, it's tough if you play the next day and you get knocked out 2 series in a row and you just went there to lose, but you do get a ton of dodgeball that first day.
Yeah, I was like 7 or 8 games, something like that, which you basically it's like a round robin. Like you play, or not a round robin. I can't remember what it's called, but you play every team, and it's
Yeah,
like,
at 20 minutes too.
yeah. So I mean, you're definitely not playing dodgeball,
Yeah,
You're
no,
getting your
I
money
thought it
back.
was a blast.
And it ended early. Everything was on time. Like there was no complaints for the Seattle round.
Same here because we actually only had 5 people until like 2 days beforehand, and then we picked up these two newer players, Elijah and Logan.
Yeah, trash. We're trash fans.
But we played you guys. That was hilarious because I think you caught Bo and Logan combined like 10 times.
Oh yeah.
And yeah,
Like my bad. Somebody called me.
Now you're good. And yeah, you kept on catching them and then waving them off the court.
Yeah, I like to mess with them though. I never get to really play Logan anymore or Eli, so it's a good time to play your boys.
No, I mean it was a super fun series, and then obviously it was all over social media, and
Honestly, I feel like the Goblins gave y'all a run for their money.
you
Out of
guys
like
and,
all the
and
teams,
Misfits were really the only two.
dang, we almost had you.
I think it was like 3-2 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I think it ended up being like 4-2 because you won the no block, or maybe it
Hmm.
was the no block. It was like 4-3 or something. But it was a close game. It was fun.
Super close. All right, question from Simon. I think he's from Australia.
But
Dream roster from left to right in the
dream
world.
in the world, dang, left to right. I'm not going to include myself in this. Um, I don't want to. I don't think I should be in it. Let's see, left to right. Left, I'd probably say like Evan, this guy from Malaysia, Evan or Aaron. Dang, if I had to pick one, I guess I'll go Evan because he's like a lefty, has a nasty throw. Let's go inside there next to him. Let's go Pyong. He's a Malaysian guy from that plays for Hong Kong. Middle, I gotta go. Oh dang, I'm getting called again. Okay, so let's see. Go back to it. Let's say Evan, Pyong. I'm gonna put Jeff Giovinco in there as a middle because he's just a phenomenal middle, a phenomenal player. I'm gonna try to do like one person from each country, each like different countries. So I'll go Evan from Malaysia. Let's go Pyong from Hong Kong. Let's go Jeff from America. I might have to do two Americans just because those are my boys.
There's an obvious one.
Yeah, yeah. Got Eustace. So I'll do those four. Hmm. One inside. I might have to do three, dude. It might have to be three. I might have to do Dylan and Eli. I think those will be the six. And that would be a really good team. Eustace for the rush, Jeff for the rush, Eli on right, Evan on left. Dylan can switch over to left or right, hard out, can catch. I'll probably go with that six. Oh, if I had to do an Australian person, I'd probably pick Alan Zhang. Alan Zhang's really good. He's newer, young kid, tall, strong. I'd probably pick him too. That would
Okay,
be starting six plus a sub.
okay. I like it. I don't know like half the team, but I like it.
That's fair.
All right, last question from Simon. If you could bring in one of the following rules, what would you pick? So you got three options. Option number one, if you hit someone with a headshot, you can pick someone else in the team who has to take to drink a pint. Option number two, if you are the person out in your team, you must drink a pint. Option number three, if your teammate gets a catch to be eligible to come back in, you have to drink a pint.
Oh no. Okay. In my head, I feel like the first person that gets out should get the pint because it's like you should stay in the game. But at the same time, like if somebody just wanted to drink, they could just jump in front of somebody to just try to get out. Or what if okay, there has to be rules to it because it says first out, but it has to be like a first out from the other team. Like the other team has to get you out.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, like I feel like if you have like an alcoholic team, they're just gonna be stepping out.
Right. It's like third day of like nationals, and you're like, oh no, I just stepped out.
I gotta drink a pint.
I like to hit someone with a headshot, and then you have to pick someone who has to take the drink.
That's a good one too. If you could do that and like pick the other team, I'd be down for that.
To be sick. All right. Question from Mackenzie Wilson. What has been your biggest setback in dodgeball, and how did you overcome it?
Man, luckily I haven't had any like serious injuries. Knock on wood. But I don't know, probably just like any tournaments we don't really play well, like the Dallas. Like last weekend, I didn't really play too well in the finals. Our team didn't really play too well in the finals, but me personally, I played like dog shit. So it's like now I kind of have to sit down and like understand what I need to do. Probably like watch film, keep watching that game, understand what's going on. Probably get back in the gym, run a little bit, make sure I'm more fit so I can play against top tier teams. I mean, honestly, it's just whenever I don't perform in a tournament, I just look at that film and I keep watching it and I try to figure out what to do better. Excuse me. I think that's probably just the only setback I've had, which is very lucky for me. So I'm very fortunate.
Okay, okay. Question from Ben Tyndall. What is your best way to practice during open/social gyms?
It's a good question.
Good question.
Because I know a lot of people they struggle with like, okay, dang, I have to go to open gym. Like, I don't really get to work on anything. I don't really get to get better, but you got to remember that you're doing this sport to have fun. You're also doing this sport to make connections so you can build the community and build the dodgeball community to bring in new people. So if you're really going to open play to, get better, I would say work on one thing, like maybe play no block the whole time or dodge the whole time. Like, okay, today, like I'm not going to go for catches. I'm just going to dodge. Or today I'm only going for catches. Like I'm reaching. Like I'm doing the stuff I'm not supposed to do just so I can get that skill. Like, okay, I'm gonna go for every catch I'm gonna reach because maybe I need to maybe one occasion like you're down by a game and you need to make this catch. So you have to reach and you have to make this catch. So it's like work on little things that you normally don't work on when you do play dodgeball at a high level. Maybe like try to figure out a curveball or try to figure out an underhand, try to figure out another way to throw at these open plays. But I mean, at the end of the day, just have fun. That's what I always say. Like, if you're going to go to open play, don't play too serious. Like, just go to have fun and make friends and build the community because we definitely need more people playing.
Totally agree. Yesterday, we didn't have a ton of people that showed up just because we had the tournament and then some people are hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did a 1-on-4 and then we're doing like 2-on-3s and then we did an hour of no ball block.
Um,
And I started catching with a foam ball in my hand, and I'm like, bro, I think I unlocked something. Like, this is easy as fuck.
that's literally where you figure out stuff that you've like never thought about, and then you're just like, oh, this is this might be my new thing.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. I was trying like ball blocking with two hands because normally I put a ball between my legs when I have two,
Mhm.
and I definitely re-sprained my thumb,
Uh,
so I can't do that.
okay. Sounds like I'm not throwing at you with a ball and no block.
Maybe not. I mean, I think you still should, but all right. Question from John Gatlin. As a fellow number two, wanted to ask you why you were number two and what the significance is for you.
Good. Nice, nice. So I growing up I always liked the number two, like for baseball, probably just from Derek Jeter and like just being a baseball fan. I always liked 51 too because of Ichiro. But I think me personally, I just when I started playing dodgeball, I started watching Nate Kreider a lot. So Nate Kreider was number two. Um, Nobody really had it on Team USA anymore because he retired. So I was like, oh, that's an easy number that I could probably just get on to and hopefully live up to the legacy of the number. So I would say Nate Kreider and just like growing up playing baseball, that was always the number I wanted. But obviously, when you play baseball, you don't really get to get your numbers. So I had a bunch of numbers growing up.
Okay, okay. All right, last question from John Gatlin. I gotta ask his take on the single leg sleeve.
Oh, the single leg sleeve. I saw this guy, Nathan Tang. Nathan, is that his name? No. It's not his name, but Tang, um, from Australia. I saw him playing dodgeball in Australia, and I was like, "Oh man, that's sick. That's like a cool look. Like I really enjoyed it." Um, and then like I have a whole leg sleeve on my right leg, so I was like, I don't really need to cover that, but my left leg has some space on it, so I was like, maybe self conscious about it. No, I'm just So I mean, I got really comfortable with just wearing the one leg sleeve and I slide on my left leg. That's like what I do from baseball. So I'll wear like a knee pad and like the leg sleeve. And then that's how I'll slide if I have to, or I try not to drop on my knees because I can't really get up. So shout out to all the people that can slide on their knees and get up quickly.
All right, question from Kim. What has been your biggest motivation to continue to get better?
The babies are crying. You hear them?
No, no.
Okay, cool. Let's see. My biggest motivation to get better, probably just like everyone around me. We have like a good community, like a good friend group. I mean, I have like Eli and Dylan and Jeff and Xander and like all those guys really push me to be better. I mean, I just want to be the best in the world too. So there's only one way to do that, and you just have to keep getting better. So a lot of film, a lot of train. Well, not right now, but I'm gonna get more into training. Um, and then I mean, just go from there, I guess. That's probably the biggest thing. I also just don't want to fail my teammates. I feel like we all spend money to go play these tournaments, and like I don't want to fail anybody and like waste their money, and I guess waste their money in a way. So I try to do that for everybody as well.
It's like the worst feeling, especially if you're really getting counted on and you just can't perform in that big moment.
Yeah, exactly. Makes me put my head down and start crying.
Question from Pierce McKenna. Build a team with current and past Atlanta Dodgeball members you would think could put up a good game against outsiders. You are on outsiders though.
Okay, I thought about this question. Um, I like this question a lot. I would say there's a few sleepers in Atlanta that we don't know. Aurora. We have, let's see, I'll say I have to put Pierce on there, and then we have to put Aaron Goodwin on there. So that's two. We'll put Perry, Blake. Um, there's a kid named Cloud that hasn't really gone anything, but he played college dodgeball and he also plays NDA. He's pretty good. He has a solid arm, produces a lot of outs. And then I would say this kid named Alex Phillips is really good too. So that would probably be my six. And then my honorary mention would be Kim.
Kim?
Kim Ingram, because
Okay, okay.
she's the only girl in Atlanta right now. So we're trying to get her a friend. Aurora will be there soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question from Pierce. What are some things he's most proud of that Atlanta Dodgeball Club has done since it first started? And is there anything that he's truly excited about moving back?
I mean, I'm obviously proud of all those guys. I'm just glad that there's dodgeball in Atlanta. There's like at least 30 people going to open gyms and stuff now, which is huge for us. Because when I started going, there was only like 5 to 10 people. Um, and then we're also expanding into other gyms, so that's huge. So I think our next step, what I'm excited for, is to get a league going in Atlanta. So I'll be reaching out to a lot of y'all league organizers to get some advice. Definitely get a league going, get more women to play. I think that's a huge step for Atlanta. I mean, it's been like 2 years and there's only been Kim, so that's a problem. So we have to figure that out really quickly. If any of the women, I mean, I know like Philly has a good women's league. I know y'all have a good amount of women at Nutmeg. Seattle has insane amount of women.
LA Kick.
Yeah, I like kick exactly. So I'm gonna reach out to a bunch of these places, see how the best way to get women. I know me I mean, some people aren't. Uh, I guess like want to get approached by a guy for a dodgeball to play and like play dodgeball, but I'm probably gonna go to maybe like some softball events or something and like, hey, like we have a local dodgeball club or local dodgeball day, like you should come and play because I think that's one way to do it. Maybe I know out loud there's another organization that plays no sting in Atlanta that I can't remember right now. There's like Out Loud Sports and then there's another one. Oh, we played in it one year. I can't remember right now, but I'll figure it out. I'll probably reach out to them, see what I can get. I'm just gonna do a lot of recruiting. I'll probably go to like college campuses with like the group of guys and be like, hey, like give out flyers, maybe set up a tent.
Going to frats and sororities.
Literally. Be like, please join us.
You guys all have to like split up and go on like different mixed softball teams.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Softball. Get some girls and make softball teams. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited.
It's a little tough, honestly, to get girls to play in leagues.
Yeah, they're intimidated. I mean, it's partially our fault. We have a lot of young guys that want to get really good, so we don't have any like competitive scene right now. So almost every open gym is like a bunch of young dudes just running at each other. So they're like terrified. So I don't blame them. So I feel like if we have more of like a social scene, then it would be better for us to build the community for at least like new players and women to just be more, uh, what's it? I don't even know what the word is, but enticing, I guess, for them to
Hmm.
play.
BDL has a good showing too of female players. Yeah, someone was like, Ryan, we need to get more girls in Nutmeg. And I'm like, I totally agree, but I'm scared to talk to girls. So I don't know why you're asking me.
That's true. That's one of your characteristics. I watched the one with the two girls from Nutmeg. You did great. You talked the whole time. You're doing good.
Yeah, Meredith and Amanda.
Yeah, you did amazing. I was laughing, dude. I was laughing the whole time. I was like, what is he talking about? He can't talk to
I'm
girls.
like introducing them, just looking straight down.
Yeah, literally. Well, you got more comfortable when the episode kept going. I
Yeah.
learned a few things about you watching the podcast.
Okay.
You're a Jalen Brunson fan.
Yep. Huge Jalen Brunson fan.
It's nice.
And I think it's just like kind of like a inside joke. It's kind of like Bo with no sting. Like I'm not
Mm.
actually scared to talk to girls, but I just say it.
It's funny though.
It's
It's
funny, yeah.
funny. It's funny.
All right, question from George, from Josh George.
Yeah.
Shota Chan, do you love me? A bunch of
I
heart
love,
emojis and
love
then this.
I love Josh. Josh is one of my longest dodgeball friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he doesn't play too much anymore. He plays in New York sometimes, but he's a goofball. We played together. He went to nationals in Vegas, and we played together there. And he used to go to a lot of the open gyms in Atlanta, and he still shows up sometimes here and there. So he like lives in Atlanta and New York pretty much the same time.
Okay.
Good guy. Shout out Josh George.
Shout out Josh George. Question from Frankie. What's the dumbest shit you've ever said trash talking?
Bro, I don't even know. I black out when I play, so I probably said a lot of dumb shit. Um, a last tournament in Dallas, I was mic'd up and I kept saying "good boy" or like "bad boy."
Boy.
Like, so one of our teammates would do something good, I'd be like "good boy, good boy." Or if like they did something dumb, I'd be like "bad boy, bad boy." Go to the timeout because you know how like the USA Dodgeball has the box now. Yeah, for the first in, so I'd be like, "Go to timeout."
Shame box.
Literally. So I guess the most dumb shit I've ever said is just like to my teammates. Just we love talking shit to each other on outsiders. It's pretty funny.
Taylor in Minnesota played on flight, and every time they went into the huddle, so I wasn't playing, but every time they went into the huddle and Taylor wanted to throw, he just went into the huddle and he was like, "Rrr."
So Taylor's an idiot, bro.
Taylor's on Just Happy. So we were playing last year at Nationals, and him and Quan are watching us, and like Taylor's shit talking us. And I look over and we're playing. We're playing chaos. And I
Yeah.
look over and he's shit talking. I'm like, "You're on our team, bro. What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh shit, you're right."
He's just hammered.
He was, yeah.
He was drinking like those tequila lemonades or something.
Yeah, the happy days too.
Yeah. He's a clown, bro. He's funny.
Love Taylor. All right, another question from Frankie. Will you and Aurora register for the Dodgeball live on the podcast? If so, I'll buy Ryan a twisted tea.
Dang. How about we look at our finances since we're in the middle of moving, and then I can see if we're able to sign up after, and then I'll buy you a twisted tea.
I'll do you one better. So I mentioned it on the pod, and it sounds like you're at least interested. So Frankie, just for me asking, twisted tea keg at the Dodgeball for me.
Oh, that'd be crazy. I'd be down to go to that if I see that.
Oh, okay. Frankie, you listening?
I hope because I heard that sells out pretty quick because it's pretty popular, right?
Hmm.
The dodgeball. I've always wanted to go since they started it. I have one of the flyers still, so maybe hopefully we can get that going. I know it's in like December or something, right?
Yep. I was just looking at the dates, like December 7th or 13th or something like that.
Yeah. We'll look at the dates and see if we can make it work. I know we're gonna try to make that Mexico City thing. So Thanksgiving might be a little tough. So we'll see. We'll see if we have it in the budget.
Okay. I will say for you and anyone else that's watching, it's an awesome time. They do their rec awards afterwards. So you go up, you play dodgeball. It's a fun time. It's mixed, so you're not bringing your own team. And then from there, everyone goes to like an after party area. And yeah, everyone gets dressed up. It's fun.
It looks fun. It looks fun. It looks like one of a kind. So it looks really cool. Like something I need to experience at some point.
It's awesome. All right, last question from Frankie. What have you learned from Dodgeball Seattle that you will use to grow Atlanta?
Man, that's a great question. Let's see. Dodgeball Seattle taught me a lot. I hope I don't cry, but dude, it just taught me what what a family and what a community should look like. It wasn't only just Lucas, it was a handful of people that that make that community function. So like a lot of volunteers, just it's just a number of people that are stepping up to make sure that everybody else around them are able to have a good time and able to play the game that they love. So shout out to like Missy, Hung, Steph, Grayson, Isai. I mean, there's a number of people. Casey, Brandon, like there's almost every day of the week you can play dodgeball there and it's ran by a different person almost every time. So it's insane to see. It's insane to like be a part of. So I'm really gonna try to see if I can be like, I guess the next Lucas for Atlanta or something. I'm also Lucas has a new nickname. He's the legend. Okay,
The
that guy's
legend?
a legend. Yes, he's the legend.
Okay.
It's not Yellow Hoodie anymore. It's the legend.
Yellow hoodie?
He used to be Yellow Hoodie. Yeah,
Oh shit, I don't know this.
I think it was in a podcast for the Dodgeball podcast. I think it's called. I've watched too many dodgeball podcasts. So the fact that you're doing content, I'm watching even more content now.
Trying to put him out, baby.
Sure.
Question from Dan Hood. What is your walkout song when you enter the court? If you don't have one, what would you choose?
So in baseball, I had a few good ones. I had Kung Fu Fighting for a little bit, which was hilarious.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I couldn't even like walk up to the plate and like not laugh. Like I'd look at the picture and he'd start laughing. He'd see like that I'm Asian and he'd just die laughing. I would do like the Fast and Furious one, Tokyo Drift. That one was good. My senior year of college, I did Mulan.
Mulan?
Yeah, I did. Let's get down to business.
That's sick.
It was hilarious. So I'd probably do one of those three.
You have like a hype song right now you'd pick?
Ooh, hype song right now. Dang.
Anything sexy red.
Anything sexy red. It's what's the one? No, I can't even say it. It's too vulgar.
Sexy Red is on Justin Bieber's new album. I
Oh
guess
yeah,
just trash on it.
that's
So a
hilarious.
lot of people are upset.
That's fair. That's fair. No, is it the one that goes like bow, 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 bow?
No. That's oh man. I think that was just a single, but it's a fire
Well,
song.
that's the one I would do.
Yeah.
But the Justin Bieber one, I listened to a little bit. Not a fan.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
All right, question from Mark Sivravi.
Yeah,
What do you want out of dodgeball long term? What do you want to give dodgeball long term? And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
good question.
I think he's trying to hire you.
Yeah, for real. I think long term, I would like to see dodgeball in the Olympics, or at least noticed as like a real sport, like a niche sport. I think we're heading in the right direction with all the production and just like all these tournaments getting more competitive and just like I guess having the right people doing the right things. So me personally, I would like to see, I guess, dodgeball on TV. I think that'd be cool, like the Ocho, but real dodgeball.
So like you can ball block.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe there's some girls out
You
there.
can get headshotted. I just watched that. It was interesting to say the least. Uh, Shout out to all the people that actually play dodgeball that went to that, like Matt Levine and Perry and Blake and Pofo and Akil. So that was really cool to see like our friends on TV. That was really cool. I just think there's definitely a better way to give our sport exposure on at least on like TV or on the Ocho. And so probably something like that. For me in 5 years, I'd like to, I guess, win a few more worlds and possibly just hop over to cloth.
Oh, okay. Pull a Nate.
Yeah, pull a Nate, try to win everything, I guess. Um, and then I guess I'm gonna try to I need to get better at posting more and like doing new content, creating new content. I might just make the dodgeball show Instagram into like more of like a like for the dodgeball community, if that makes sense. Like make it the dodgeball show, like post other people's clips and highlights, and maybe have like people send in on a to an email address their clips, and we have like a winner every month or something. Maybe they get some merch or something like that. That'd be cool. Something like that. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas. I need to start doing YouTube stuff like Eli or Xander. I think that'd be cool. Um, but I think that's it. Long term, I would love to just see the sport grow and have everybody that's been grinding this sport out for a long time to see the sport they love on a bigger stage.
I like that. All right, question from Atlanta Dodgeball Club. How fast does Shota guarantee reaching the top of the TOTW leaderboard?
Team
Does
of the
Shota
week.
know his plan to integrate into Atlanta Dodgeball Club org night format?
So team of the week. Um, I haven't really seen like the statistics on it yet, but hopefully I can get back up there. He said I'm still on there and I haven't played there in like a year and a half, so
You're currently last.
that's fine.
You're tied for last though.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
I have
At
a
least I'm
feeling that
on
you're
there.
gonna move up the boards pretty quick.
Hopefully. That's like it's honestly hard to win that because it's wall ball on one side. So like the winning team has to be on the wall ball side. So you kind of have to like take some risk, make some grabs. So hopefully if I get on some good teams, I can make it happen pretty quickly. For org night, I would say org night is going to be difficult because I'm probably just going to have a hop on any team that that needs people for like that month, I guess. But probably I was talking to Kyle. I'll probably hop on vibes and see if I can just beat Atlanta Threat and Team Rocket since those are the top two teams.
Okay. And I know you have a hard out, so just let me know whenever you gotta get off.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Another question from Atlanta Dodgeball Club. What does Shota want to take from his experience in Seattle and bring to Atlanta? We kind of already talked about that though.
Yeah, that's fine. I already answered that. I want to bring everything.
Question from Roy Vin. What are the teams to look out during API 2025?
Ooh. Obviously, whatever team that comes from Malaysia, they always put like a super team together. So probably that team. Let's say Demons, obviously. Lancaster Demons from Australia. Orcas if they go. Our team's going. Well, I'm hopping in with Shred. So Shred's going. So it's gonna be Shred with a couple additions, which I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a surprise to everyone, but I am hopping on Shred for API. Um,
You guys were Brick Squad last year, right?
yeah, we were brain dead. We
Okay.
were
Yeah, yeah,
Brain
yeah.
Dead and Brick Squad. Yeah, Brick Squad for mixed, but we were Brain Dead for men's.
Those were
That
sick
team,
jerseys, both of them.
appreciate it. That team was hilarious. That team was hilarious. Um, if there was like a college frat team that turned into a dodgeball team, it was that team because we were all just idiots. But yeah, probably those teams. And I really don't know what other teams are signing up. I know a lot of teams always bring really good players. I know Singapore always has some good players. Hong Kong has some good players, good teams. So I'm just excited to go back and see if I can at least dip my feet in the water again to see if I can win or see if we can win because I need redemption.
Is that a tournament you haven't won yet?
No, you haven't won that one yet. That was my fault though.
Cloth and foam, right?
Yeah, it'll be cloth and foam. So we're playing both and mixed. So we'll see what happens.
Hell yeah. I for whatever reason I thought that that was only a cloth tournament.
It was only a foam tournament, and then they made it into a cloth and foam tournament this year.
Oh, okay.
Or-
All right, another question from Royven. Having played against teams from Malaysia, Australia, Hong Kong, etc., would your team slash individual game plan against these teams be the same or differentiated based on the opponent's playing style?
So that's a good question. I think the biggest thing, the difference between America and how um, that side of the world plays is that they're very squirrely and like can move really well, and almost all of them are pretty like agile and dodgy. They don't really go for catches or grabs. I mean, some of them do. Obviously, there's like outliers in Australia and stuff, but and Malaysia. But for the most part, they're pretty dodgy and move really well. And in America, like we try to do everything. A lot of us we try to catch, we try to dodge, and we can throw. So like America's, I think, in my opinion, and Canada are like we're more well rounded as dodgeball players. Like we grow up playing football, or grow up playing like sports where we have to learn how to throw or learn how to catch. Other than like some other countries that don't have American football or baseball, like they kind of just they know dodgeball. Like they still throw well, they move well, but they don't have like the bag that America has. Like we have catching and we have throwing and we have dodging. So I probably would say that. Like the game plan is to just run everybody down, use our legs and use our arms, and then catch the players that obviously like don't have the greatest arms. Like they have great arms, but they don't have like top tier arms.
Okay. All right, a bunch of questions from Garrett. Would you say, who would you say has had the largest impact of development within the sport so far? Why did they instill that in you?
Ooh, good question. Let's see. I owe a lot to like Pine, Ketchum. Those would be like the first two I would say for the beginning of my development. Chris Wheeler, obviously, he got me into the sport, so I owe him a lot. He taught me a lot in the beginning. But then obviously you can't have Chris Wheeler without Sean Wheeler. So Sean Wheeler had taught me a huge amount. He was like when I was playing on Brick Squad and stuff, he made it feel like he felt like a big brother, but also like a really good mentor. But he he was one of those big brothers that like if you pissed him off, he'd get annoyed, and then you felt like you were in trouble. So like I kind of had like a short leash with him, so, which was probably what I needed because I'm an idiot. I'm a huge idiot. So I like to have fun and mess around. So sometimes like there's a time and place for that, but when it comes to him, like you kind of just need to focus and like he instilled a lot of I guess like determination and just like realizing the mental game, I guess, like not you can't rely on just your athletic ability all the time. You actually have to use your brain. So I would say him, and then obviously like Hashi. Hashi's taught me probably almost everything I know at this point. He's a genius. Um, I mean, I've learned a lot from countless numbers of people, even people that I've probably played with once. They've taught me at least one or two things, right? Like you just have to kind of pick and choose what works for you and what works for your play style because not every advice is going to work for every player because that's just not how it works.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to be the same player as Brandon because his arm's way better than mine. So like there's little things here and there the way that he has to play, I can't play the same way. So I just have to imitate or try to look at people that I play similar to and then just go from there.
Okay. What would you hope to instill in a player you might have an impact on developing?
This is kind of like a work in progress. I've been trying to play with Danchenko as much as possible because I see a little bit of myself in him, just the way he plays and uh, the way I played earlier too. He doesn't understand how valuable he is just yet. Like he's really good. So if he stays in, like most teams that he's on, they'll win. Um, he still has some doubt in his head. So I think just like trying to instill like I guess the confidence in certain players and like for players to understand their value and how much they can impact the game. So I'd probably say that much.
He's only
Well,
like 19 too.
he's only 19, so he has a lot to learn.
It's crazy, man. The amount of experience he already has and like on a high scale too, at the age of 19.
Yeah.
Fuck. Damn.
He's gonna be better than all of us.
Yeah, not even close. All right. Well, no, just ask that question. Favorite jersey design to date?
I would say ooh, I really like the jerseys that Logan made for the Toronto tournament. Those were probably really cool.
The black outsider ones?
Yeah, yeah. There's like the cherry blossoms. I really like the goblins. The Green Lake Goblins jerseys were sick. That was designed by Lucas and I. He did most. I mean, he did most of it. I barely did anything, but he did most of it. And then our boy Tierney, that was on the team, made all the goblins. So that was really cool. Um, I would say that jersey. Ooh, I really like the outsiders, the dragon one that we had for the thing. And then this isn't ours, but I would say like all of Eustis's jerseys, like the Saiyan Elite jerseys, are really cool. I think they just look really clean. So I'd probably say those.
The hardest foam ones are sick too.
Yeah, the hardest fun ones are cool too. They have like the Vancouver Grizzlies. Yeah, those are cool.
The Kunoichi ones are sick too.
Oh yeah, Konoichi ones are
I'm
cool.
getting one at Nationals, and that's gonna be my favorite jersey.
You got the teal one.
The teal one, yeah.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
I like the color,
You like the what?
the colorways. The colorways are
Oh
cool.
yeah, for sure. All right, what do you personally enjoy the most about the sport and the incredible community that surrounds it?
Oh man, what do I enjoy? Everything. I mean, like I don't go a day without thinking about dodgeball. I don't go a day without talking to my friends from dodgeball. I mean, there's too many good things to say about the community. The only thing I would say is to that our community just needs to, I guess, uh, try to do our best to get more people to play. Maybe to get, even if you're not somebody that posts videos or posts your highlights, maybe just post like one or two and see if one of your friends that's never seen dodgeball before will come and play. Just like try to get as much dodgeball content out there as possible and to grow the sport. Other than
Yeah.
that, I have no bad things to say about the community, and I love the community.
Well said. Joy or batten foam balls from a playing perspective, not taking into account durability and why.
I mean, obviously, I love the Joy Light balls. Those are just the balls that we've been playing with for so long. I think the batten balls are a close second. Um, this past weekend in Dallas, like in Seattle, they felt great. I think it was the same balls from Seattle, so they were kind of falling apart a little bit. Like the skin was falling off the foam, so the balls were like dying when you were throwing them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, at least for me, I don't know about everybody else, but at least for me, that's what it felt like. I also couldn't really throw that well in Dallas anyway, so that might have just been a personal thing. But I definitely would say Joy Light over Baden as of right now.
Okay. I'm the opposite.
You like the batting balls better?
I do. I like how dense they are.
Yeah, it's I think it's definitely a preference thing. It's just whichever ball feels better throwing. But for
Plus,
me,
there's
it's enjoy like
plus there's no rips in the ball, so you're not gonna pick up a ball and immediately be like, "Shit, boys, I'm not throwing this," or I'll dirt it and then we can catch this ball when it comes back.
that's fair. That's fair.
All right, and lightning round from Justice. I know you got a hard out, so thank you for your time.
Yeah,
What does you moving to the East Coast mean for the Beast Coast?
it means that everybody's in trouble. It means that Atlanta is going to be on top at some point. We're going to get a bunch of our boys up there to play, and I'm going to do my best to captain them and see how we can do.
Love to hear it. Did East Coast power rankings just change?
Duh.
You gotta say, yeah, of course.
Uh,
Is Long Island Kick Semi Pro going to be turned on its head?
ooh, maybe I might. I think I wanna play in that just because there's not too much dodgeball where we're at the moment. Um, if we can make it work to where it's like a cheap trip every time, like I would love to play in a semi-pro. Maybe we just Aurora and I will just like be well, you guys have celebrity subs, right? We'll probably
Mm-hmm.
just be a celebrity sub the first time, see how we like it, and then if we really enjoy it, maybe we'll try to get a franchise going.
Oh, okay. So hashtag ad. We have August, so you still could be a celebrity player for August, and then September, and then October is like our championship, whatever tournament. Um, but yeah, I mean, next year it probably starts in like Aprilish again. But yeah, man, it'd be fucking sick. And there is a lot of good talent in Long Island. And we have players like, the Fernalds that come out. Taylor and Quan are playing this year. They didn't play last year. We have Andrew Kim from Philly. Got a lot of people from Boston coming down. So it's like, I
Getting
think,
competitive.
yeah, I think John Carlos said that there was 17 players on Team USA that play in semi-pro now.
Oh wow, that's impressive. Yeah, that's impressive. Well, we'll see what we can do. We're a little bit further than everybody else, so
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
Even to drive, it's still a long drive.
Oh, for sure.
All right. Well, Shota come to his first spot, BDL Throwdown tournament.
Oh, of course. I've talked to Abby and them and Bo, and I'm gonna see if I can captain one of those for sure.
I love to see it.
So
Will this be Shota's first Philly dodgeball?
first, what?
The dodgeball, the Philly tournament.
Oh, right. Hopefully. Well,
Pending, maybe.
yeah, depending on finances, we'll see.
Okay.
I'd love to.
That's kind of a repetitive question. Last question from Justin Thomas, and thank you for sending in all these questions, people. Is there sushi in Atlanta?
Duh. Of course, there's sushi in Atlanta.
Do you
I
have a
found
favorite
this
sushi?
box. Ooh, favorite sushi. I used to work at this place called Shoya. That's pretty good. It was really close to my name. It's Shoya. Shoya is pretty good. Um, there's this place called Sushi Yoko that I used to go to growing up as a kid, but they moved. I mean, there's like hole in the wall places that me and my mom will go to. So that's probably it. There's not a
Okay.
lot. It's not Seattle by any means, but
No,
there's sushi there. I'll
not
live.
big, not big sushi guy. I think I've had like the cucumber sushi one time
Okay,
because I
nice.
don't like fish, so there's no chance in hell I'm eating that.
That's fair. That's fair. There's some like meat sushi that you could probably try.
Okay, like crab, I'm assuming.
No, they're like there's meat. Like there's like a yakiniku sushi. It's like or there's like seared meat that they'll just put on rice and seaweed, and then they'll call it like sushi.
It's like fake sushi. It's not real sushi.
Well, it's sushi. It's just not fish.
Okay. When I think of sushi, I'm thinking of like raw ass fish.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But that's it, man. Do we have any closing thoughts or shout outs?
Dude, shout out to you. Thanks for making more dodgeball content. Appreciate you for having me. I've been a pain in your butt. I reached out and I couldn't figure out a place in time to get on with you, but I'm glad we figured it out. And dude, shout out to Seattle. I love everybody there. Shout out to Atlanta. I'm glad to be back. And I'll be reaching out to a lot of the East Coast people to see what I can get going on for the Atlanta Dodgeball Club scene. And then I'll try to make it up to Nutmeg at some point. At some point, try to make it up to y'all. And then I mean that's about it. Shout out to LI Kick. Shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Aurora. She's coming with me. We'll see how she does in Atlanta.
Love to hear it, man. Yeah, shout out you. Shout out all the outsider boys that, I mean, you guys won Toronto, and then you guys won two of the three divisions in Dallas.
Appreciate it.
And then shout out Flight. Going to nationals, want to have a good showing.
Sure. Good luck to
Gotta
everybody
win no
else.
sting, man.
Yeah, you got it. That's all you got. You got no sting, okay? You can have it.
I want it.
Good, good. I hope you earn it.
All right, man. Thanks for hopping on.
Bro, appreciate you.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.